Okie dokie, Loki, okie dokie. This is Devils Don't Die. It's a game created by a dude named Naffet, also known as Stefan. He sent me this game in a comment on one of my videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it for him. Let's just go. So the story is basically this guy was imprisoned wrongfully and now he's trying to escape, and he has a super cool gun that shoots green bullets and he's trying to escape. So that's what's going on. It's not that complicated of a story, so I don't need to talk about it. But anyways, yeah, this game combines like platforming and shooting and tries to make him into like a good marriage of content. That's what it does. That's exactly what it does. I'm not taking that back. That's exactly what it does. Combines platforming and shooting into the perfect marriage of content. Man, I really suck at wording. I don't know why I thought that I could explain this, but whatever. The problems that I have with this game, let's just get to the problems, because that's the most interesting part, isn't it? The problems I have with this game tries to combine platforming and shooting. Platforming, which, I mean heavy platforming, like the kind of platforming where you actually have to think and time your jumps very carefully, and also shooting enemies at the same time, which I think is a very interesting concept, but I don't think this game executes it too well. I think that it could be very easily fixed, but the problem basically is that in a platform game, you have to... No, that's not the problem. The problem is that... How do I put it? I'm gonna have to think for a second. So the problem is that in this game, it's not really a perfect combination of these two elements, the platforming and the shooting, right? If you really want to marry those two, you have to make it so the shooting part is a necessary part. Like, you have to do platforming and shooting at the same time, and there's no way you can avoid doing platforming and shooting at the same time. Right now, I can just shoot my way through the level first, and then do the platforming, which I think just, like, you might as well just make a shooting game and then a platforming game. There's no point in having two games. You gotta combine them if you really want to make a game, so... That's the problem that I have with this. It's the problem. I think that it actually has some really cool stuff in it, or, you know, well-programmed stuff for the most part. There is a little bug that I run into occasionally, where the platform that you jump on, one of these moving platforms here, you jump on it, and then it doesn't move, you don't move with it, so it like slips underneath your feet, so you have to kind of like press the arrow keys to move with it. And it's not that fun, but it's definitely a bug. I don't think it's purposeful. If it were purposeful, there'd have to be like some kind of different color for it or something. Like make it blue so it's like ice or something like that. But anyways, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying because I can't think at all about anything. This game is pretty cool. It's not bad. Not bad at all. You have to really be careful and avoid projectiles. You also have the shield button, which helps you to block projectiles. And I actually kind of have a problem with the shield button too, because it is kind of pointless to have a button that turns on the shield and not have like the shield shrink somewhat as you do that. Because why would you ever not turn on the shield? Because it's basically a second health bar. There's no reason to not turn on the shield, so you don't need a button to turn on the shield. If you want to have like a game where you're turning on the shield with a button, the shield has to have like, there has to be some kind of effect, like it has to like slowly dwindle in size or slowly dwindle away as you're holding it, so you have to, as you let go of it, it recharges or something like that, you know? But in this case, like, there's no reason to not have the shield on. You just always put it on, because there's no benefit to having it off. All it does is make you take damage from projectiles if you have it off. Okay, so... that's pretty much the problems that I have with this game. I mean, I think that the art is pretty good. I really like the size of these bullets, these green bullets here. They remind me of like what Metal Slug games, except, you know, a little bit smaller, but they remind me of Metal Slug games, so that's always a good thing. Great. So what else do I have? Oh, there we go. Okay, you see? That platform slipped underneath me. I had to move with it. And that is not a good thing to run into. That is not something a normal person would be happy with if they tried to play this game. So, gotta fix that, man. Stefan, you gotta fix that. Okay. This is the final platforming part. And, yeah, here's what the problem is. See, like, what I can do is I can just keep on shooting up here and kill all of the, whatever, the owls or whatever that shoot at you, and not have to worry about anything, because, like, eventually they'll all be dead. And if you really want to combine platforming and shooting, you have to make it impossible to do that. Like, it can't be possible to just clear all the enemies and then do the platforming. Otherwise, you could just have a platform game, you know? Just do platforming. There's no purpose in, like... Oh, and this part's kind of annoying because occasionally you might run into one of those blocks that slips, and you'll have to, like, move with... Yeah, there we go. I have to move with, like, the... And that's, like, not fun. Not fun at all. Not fun. Okay, there we go. It fixed itself. I don't know. Ah! Oh, well, that one slipped that time. Oh my god, see? And this is kind of annoying. A little bit annoying. This level. This part. This took me forever to do because I had that... It's actually kind of a puzzle at the top. There's this point where you have to do something kind of weird to get beyond the spikes at a certain point. Oh my god, this is so annoying! Oh! It is so annoying. It is so annoying. It is so annoying when the platform, like, you really need to fix this bug that makes the platform move with you. It's not a good thing. It's definitely not. Oh man. Okay, so, is that all that oh my god, you see, that was not fair! Because the platform moved. I wouldn't have a problem with it if I weren't making commentary, but you know, if you're making a commentary, if you're doing a Let's Play, you gotta make progress, and so it's very hard for Let's Playing to play this game. Man, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Why am I doing this? Why am I trying to explain why I don't like a game? I don't know. I guess that's just a way to spend time, and you know what? At this point, what a good idea is just switch hands. I don't have to shoot anymore because all the owls are dead, so I can just do the platforming part and focus solely on that, which makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I've changed to my right hand, so now I can do it. Oh no, there's another owl. That wasn't cool. Okay. This part's so... I don't like it. I don't like the design of it. You have to do like some crazy jumping crap like that. Oh man. And that's the only way to get past that. At least the only way that I found. But anyways, it's time to go face the boss, which I think is actually a pretty cool boss design. I like the way that he he has these little tentacles that follow you, and at the same time... Oh, shoot. But I don't know if I can do it without the shield. Okay, I'm about to die. I'm probably gonna die. Okay. Okay. I can't even talk. I gotta focus on this. Because it's pretty hard. And that's, yeah, this is like requiring all of my attention. That's how bad I am at games. But there we go, I killed it. Okay, so this is the end of the game, and it's kind of a continuation to the story. We were trapped in this hellish pit, and now... So this is how the Earth looks like. So yeah, this is the end of the game, and yeah, so my thoughts are as I have said. I do think that it has potential, but it does need some improvement. You need to fix those bugs. There's actually some sprite improvement you could do too, because when you kill the enemies, they kind of just disappear. Like that boss, he just disappeared. He just made an ugh sound and then he disappeared. And that was so unsatisfying, right? You need to have a little bit of satisfaction put into the game. And you need to know when an enemy dies, like, so having a little bit of an explosion or something when every enemy dies. is a good idea. Try to add that. Try to fix the platforming, get it a little bit smoother than it is, and try to make it so it's impossible to just clear the room of enemies before you start the platforming. Try to make it so you have to do those two things at the same time. Then it'll be an interesting game. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you found this useful, and I hope it wasn't insulting or too insulting, because I might have done that. If it was, I did not mean to insult you. I think that you definitely have potential, and you're doing pretty good at making games at this point. And keep making games. Eventually you'll make something that'll sell. Alright, that's all I gotta say. So, see you later.